Welcome to the MVP.
It's the Man's View Podcast. You know.
You heard. We back again to give you the podcast that only we can give you. What it do, what's happening. How you doing, Book? What's good with you?
Man, alive, awoke, and well, bro.
Let's see. You look like you're sleeping, guys. That's what it look like.
Say, man, please, nigga, been up since forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
since the beginning of time. Yeah,
you man. What's going on though, man? How was your week? What's happening with you?
Chilling, man. Week was alright. Week was solid, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, man, who knew working 8 hours could feel so good, bro? So unprosperous at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Just, you know what I mean?
So what you do with all the extra free time now?
Shit, movie, still got fucked up sleep. You know, the pattern. But yeah, man, I'm pretty much just in vacation mode anyway. It don't even matter. I'm like, you nigga, I get 8 hours on vacation. I get 8 hours now. I might as well just be clocked out mentally. Like, nigga, you see me physically, but spiritually and mentally, I have left the building. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me nothing about work. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling, bro. Feels good, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Feel good, man. Like I not having to rush to sleep. Like, man, look, I ain't saying I can have a steady diet of this, a heavy dose. But for the time being, hey man, let's do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
Man, my week I've been chilling, man. I ain't really been doing too much. I'm kind of in that same mode. About to go on vacation at the end of the month.
For sure.
This weekend we going out of town for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For Juneteenth weekend. Let's go parlay and go chill, man. So I'm kind of in that same mood. I'm just trying to get the week over with, get it done, and then you know what I'm saying? I can go chill. That's kind of what I'm on too. So I definitely feel you on vacation mode. It's tough trying to get myself in the groove to get to work. So I definitely want to get up out of here and go. You know what I'm saying? So no, with that being said, on what week is that? The week of the 4th. So the 8th, no, the 9th, that'll be Sunday. We won't give you a podcast that week. You won't have one. So I'm giving y'all ample enough time to know July the 9th, and there won't be one. Won't be here. You know what I'm talking about? So, but yeah, other than that, hey, I've been chilling too, man. I ain't doing too much. Yeah. That's what's happening. Man, I know, have you seen these movies that came out? Have you seen Transformers yet?
I've seen them all.
Spider-Man 2?
I didn't get that shit don't come out till the 22nd. For the life of me, I don't know why. That don't come out till 20. I'll be, man, I don't know next week how dope it was, but
gotcha. So that's fine. We'll talk about Transformers after we run through the little document.
But see, you saw Spider-Man, but I've seen the Flash. See, people, this is Tuesday the 13th.
Yeah, 13th.
This the 13th, folks, and I'm telling you, I've seen them both. I told you, exclusivity out here. Okay, exclusivity.
You should have went on your app.
I've seen the director's cut. I haven't seen the cinematic release of the Flash. Like, they gave us what they gave us on the camp for the free, yeah. And I mean, shit, I liked it. So I'm telling you, like, there's some verbiage in there that I'm like, hey, it's not gonna make it for the regular movie, but for that shit, it made it better. So I'm curious how they replace certain things, scenes and phrases. And we're gonna go from there. But today, it is now the morning of the 14th. It is out in Kuwait in the mall. So they actually got an 11:15 showing. I think you wonder what I do with my 8 hours? Shit like this. I got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go back to sleep once we finish the podcast. You know what I'm saying? If I so choose. I'll probably take like a 2-3 hour nap if I can. Then go to the movies, It's about I don't even know how long it was. Probably like 2 hours. I could be back asleep back here by like 2 in the afternoon. I don't go to work until 8:30 that night. Shit, I can wake up at like 7:45. 45 minutes is plenty of time to get myself together and hit the road and be at work. Like, hey man, these are the things that your boy can do now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make the most of them. Make the most of this 8-hour opportunity, cuz. And ain't nobody gonna be in the theater at the same time. So I can definitely sit there and still enjoy it in its totality. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I definitely gotta check that out. Yeah. You should check your websites, man. They got a good copy of Spider-Man though. Spider-Man is out.
I looked.
It's on my Fire Stick for some reason.
I looked, but the audio was a little trash. So
if you're talking about it at the beginning, that's just how it was. That's how it was in the movie.
Oh shit!
It was like the volume, the music was too loud at the beginning. Everybody complained about that. That's how they mixed it. It sucks at the beginning. Okay. After the music cut off at the very beginning, you can hear it just fine. But that's just doesn't.
Yeah, which I knew. I'd have been watched it.
Yep. But
yeah, well.
No, we definitely got to give a review on that. But you get our Transformers review, man. See how we feel about Transformers at the end of this, man. I only got a couple things to talk about to bring into the forefront. The Denver Nuggets won last night.
Congratulations.
They're the NBA champs. Shout out to them, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know until this morning when I woke up. I wasn't watching. You know what I'm talking about? Once my team out, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I figure out what was going on ESPN the next day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watched not one game of the finals. Fuck it. Lakers wasn't there. Shit, I ain't watching that shit. But anyway, I am proud and I'm happy for a couple people that's on that Denver Nuggets team, though. So definitely want to tell them congratulations, DeAndre Jordan. KCP got him another one. Shout out to KCP. Shout out to Aaron Gordon. He got robbed on the dunk contest. Shout out to him.
He got the one that matters, right? He got a piece of jewelry that fucking matters.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Paul Murray. You know what I'm saying? Went out, gave us the bubble championship. We appreciate it because he went out and that allowed us to do what we had to do against the Denver Nuggets. And he bounced back even tougher. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. And of course, Jokic, the Joker. I think he made a lot of people believers this year, including myself. I always knew he was cool, but I hated how they talked about him because they tend to do that with some of the white players. They boost him up extra high. For his skill set of what he does, he's definitely good at what he does. So I can't deny that. Can't talk shit on that. Shout out to Joker. Shout out to Denver Nuggets winning them game. And shout out to their coach. Their coach, he made a lot of good decisions and transitions and all that. I thought he did a good job. You know what I'm saying? How you feel?
Sound like the nigga who said he ain't watched the game to know all this shit. Anyway, yo, let me give you a couple explanations.
I'm talking about my Lakers series. You know what I'm saying? That's how they beat us.
Oh, okay.
I did not watch not one game.
Nigga, I thought I called him. Y'all heard what I heard, right? Call him. But what's the name, man? I'm gonna give extra shout outs to the uncle, Jeff Green. Got him one. You know what I'm saying? Bouncing back from his heart disorder. You know what I'm saying? The arrhythmia, being able to, that's a big deal, man. People forget about that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been playing. But when it happened, it was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? To be able to get that championship. Maybe he'll cut that goddamn nasty ass haircut because that hole in the middle of the head ain't it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't that shit Wallace. That's you actually balding. You know what I'm saying? She'd had that all his life. You literally just thin up there and you gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? It don't look right. I also want to say shout out to Bruce Brown, man. That boy right there left the Nets as a free agent. Was actually balling over there when Kyrie and James Harden was hurt at 2 different timelines and shit like that. Was actually hooping over there, man. And I guess my man said he saw the writing on the wall and got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Went and got him one. And he was instrumental to their championship run. And you know, they always say it's the others. You know what I'm saying? And nigga was nigga was an alien out there. He was something else. You know what I'm saying? Also want to say shout out to Braun. You know what I mean? I don't know his first name, the white boy. Played at Kansas, got him a championship against us. You know what I'm saying? And then turned around the very next season and won an NBA championship. That people like those things, you know, those intangibles. It says that you're a winner no matter what level, wherever you go. So I just want to acknowledge that accolade. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. I'm not saying that he was big in game 3 and just, you know, being a young kid, doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever was asked of him, that's what he went out there, did, competed at the highest level, wasn't afraid of the moment. That's the type of stuff that I like to see. You know what I'm saying? Welcoming the moment, not running away from it, not shying away. And then to Reggie motherfucking Jackson. I know you played in spurts, bro, but I want to say congratulations to you as well. Because I remember when you got the contract, everybody was mad at you, like Reggie Jackson. You know what I'm saying? John Wall had a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my boy Brody, Russell Westbrook had a lot to say. And nigga, you got jewelry before both them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you better than them, but no stretch of the imagination. But you got you one, and them niggas can't talk to you no more about what it is that you got and they don't have, or how great they are. Nigga, you got a ring. You got the ultimate. You know what I'm saying? You got the ultimate flex. So, you know, everybody, you know, Joker, Michael Porter Jr. bouncing back from the 3 surgery, like you said, KCP, fucking DeAndre Jordan. You know what I'm saying? See now you got the bodiest dunk ever, and you now a national treasure because you got a championship, right? I also want to say, man, Jamal Murray, nigga, if you don't understand what that brother went through with ACLs, man, like, I wish I had doctors like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very grueling and difficult recovery, man. And everything that brother said, dog, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm a shell of myself just daily. You know what I mean? Him, I say he's probably at least at 90-95% of himself. You know what I'm saying? At least mobility wise, he got it.
Shit.
And
he looked 100%. He looked back to normal, to be honest.
Man, but dude, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I seriously felt, and I still feel where he's coming from. You know what I mean? Because there's things that I would love to do that I'm unable to do because of my injuries. You know what I'm saying? So that one is very debilitating, man. And it is a psychological battle more than anything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is accepting, and it's a very, boy, that adversary, you can't get that monkey off your back. You know what I'm saying? When you got common doctors, but then when you got sports doctors, there's a big difference in between how niggas get back and move around, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. I'm glad that, you know, this is his first full season back too, at that. And it just says, like, nigga, if these niggas was healthy a while ago, them niggas might have won it all. You know what I'm saying? So, but it creates that hunger inside of you, that dog. You know what I mean? So I'm glad they got him one. I'm glad they didn't become one of them teams that was always right there and just never could get it done. Because right now, that's how the Celtics is looking. Niggas is just right there and they just can't ever get it done. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, just many kudos to them brothers right there. And, you know, to Coach Malone, man, that what I will say is, bro, you did a great job, but I will never let 2 grown men toss me in the air like a little 5-year-old. Be over there talking about some wee. No, bro, you will. Don't pick me up and don't you toss me around. We're not doing that.
He's won a championship, man. Let that man go, man.
Hey, man, nigga, I felt uncomfortable for him. I know he in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, nah, don't do that. Put me down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, most def.
Yeah, good stuff, man. All right, yeah. And we shout out everybody. We might as well shout out the whole damn roster. Yo, but I was thinking about Thomas Bryant while you were saying all the names.
Yeah, nigga went over there.
Yeah.
Bro.
And that motherfucker went over there and got a championship, was talking shit in the camera
Traded
like
me to the championships. Traded me to the champion. Thank you, Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them, man. Hey.
Yeah, for sure. Good year, man. Great year.
Good stuff, man. Did it seem like I didn't hear too much buzz around this championship? This seemed like a weak finals to me. I didn't hear too many people paying attention to it like how it normally is.
It was the expectations was already a landslide in Denver's favor. You know what I'm saying? In Denver's favor. So not a lot of people expected it to be competitive. Nobody expected Miami to really put up a fight. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Like down. I honestly last night when they was winning, like Bam being aggressive, I was like, oh shit, boy. And that's where it comes into play. It's like, then they can let Denver fuck around and not win this game. They not winning game 6 in Miami. And then it becomes, why not us in game 7? You know what I'm saying? They lucky they got it done, and they only won by a few. You know what I'm saying? They only won by a couple points last night. So,
what was your original prediction?
Miami in 5.
Miami in 5.
Or Miami in 6. No, I said Miami in 5. You had Denver in 6. So, yeah.
I think if we play some sports bets, you might want to go with me. Man, you definitely would have lost off book bet. You know what I'm talking about?
But we was close. Damn near every game. We was close.
I mean, shit, the Lakers was close every game. Shit, they ain't mean that we got swept. Shit, they don't mean that. Any one of them games could have went tops away. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
I just think that the level of respect that people got for the Denver Nuggets is just not there. Of course, people like Miami because you got Jimmy Butler. He got that bravado, that attitude, whatever about itself that makes you want to watch him. Joker and Murray, they don't do nothing. They just kind of stay to themselves and do the thing. They were talking to Joker last night. Joker just wanted to go home. Like, Joker didn't care about no parade. He didn't care about shit. He's like, man, I'm ready to go home. Like,
it's a long ass season, man. I'm tired of playing with you niggas in America. They go back to Serbia. You got to give LeBron some respect for that. That's all he used to have his long season. You know what I'm talking about? Shtaima, Damanista, Kakatenena, pushing me kuras, Nachin. That's all I know. Dobro jutro. That's all I know from the Balkans. You know, Macedonia, Bosnia, all them places. They all speak that same. You know what I'm saying? Pushing me kuras is stuck in my cock. You know, so of course they teach you the bad. You know them niggas teach you the bad shit and not seeing this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So shout out to the niggas that I worked with that taught me the exclusive little bit of language that I know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all think Book just be out here. No, nigga, I adapt. I just don't eat their food. I take some words, but I don't eat their food. You know what I mean? Just give me a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger translate everywhere. All this extra shit, just bro. I'm cool. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that. Yo, while we talking about sports, man, did you see Floyd Mayweather?
I knew he was going. That's why. Knew he was going.
Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition match against John Gotti the third or second, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It turned into an all-out brawl for it all. In the crowds, in the backstage, in the fucking ring. It was a whole lot of ghetto shit going on. A whole night. What you expect? It was on Zeus Network. You know what I'm saying? Zeus is the home of the fights. That's all they do. They ain't like they let you fight on Zeus, you hear me? So kind of want to get how you feel about this. You seen it. I know you seen the reports on ESPN and stuff, everybody fighting and all this. And Zeus, they don't turn the camera, they watch it. So I was wondering.
I watched the whole fight. I watched the entire exhibition.
Okay.
I watched all of it. The fight only went to the round 4 or some shit like that. Yeah. Like the fight itself wasn't long. It was the other shit that took longer than the fight itself. You know what I'm saying? The fight was just one of those Man, look, I put it like this. The way Floyd was whooping that boy ass, I ain't never seen Floyd so engaged in a fight and letting his hands go. At 48, or 47, however that man is, 47, 48, he's like that. He ain't never threw hands. Everybody seen this, man. He's always just, you know what I'm saying? Always. That nigga was in there popping that nigga shit, bro. I'm talking like putting bacon in the frying pan, and when the grease pop, you don't know where it's gonna hit you. That's how that boy was pop, pop. Like Gotti didn't know when the pop was coming. You know what I'm saying? Bro, let me tell you, bro, I'd have been, you could hear Floyd on the mic, you know what I'm talking about, you know, when they was breaking up, you know, trying to separate the fighters and stuff like that. And the guy that kept putting nigga in the headlock, like when he was holding him and shit like that. So, you know, the ref kept telling him, you know, man, I'm gonna stop the fight. I'm starting. And then Floyd, you can hear Floyd, but like, nah, man, I'm gonna keep busting this bitch up. I'm like, nigga, like he says that you can catch it through like clear as day. And then that's when Arturo, like, or not Arturo, I'm sorry, he fought Arturo before, but Gotti, you know, the Gotti kid or dude, he was like, he took offense to that. Like, he called me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then still was getting his shit rocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, sometimes niggas like call you a bitch, bro. It make you want to throw them hands. You know what I'm saying? But nah, not him. So when the fight was called, you know, you could also hear them, you know, Floyd saying, nah, don't stop the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when Gotti want to actually throw hands. That nigga probably threw more punches right then and there than he did the whole fucking fight. And still got caught with that right. Like that boy, that boy got caught with that right and though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get in here. Hey man. What I'll say is, man, I don't blame Mayweather's side for protecting the money. That's your investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, something happened to him, something happened to y'all. You know what I'm saying? They did and reacted exactly how they were supposed to. You know what I'm saying? One nigga looked like he was like damn near 7 foot hopping over the ring like the Undertaker and Kane. Like, that nigga was moving shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga was like, hey, bro. And I saw the nigga backstage. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had did something and he walked up on another black guy. But the towering in size was evident. And my nigga had to change your heart. I ain't saying you pussy by no stretch. You made a wise business decision to be able to get home at the end of the day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, because about 2 of that nigga hands was like this big. You know what I'm saying? But something like, yeah, like that's about how big that nigga hand was. You know what I'm saying? It's clobbering time. That nigga was the Rock in real life. Ben Grimm, yeah, that's that nigga right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you know, Mayweather got them. He always got them big goons on him. You know what I'm saying? His security always big. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
huge. So,
very true.
How you feel about his legacy? I heard some people say this stuff tarnishing his legacy.
It don't. Yeah.
I think he all right too, as far as that. Well, but it's kind of corny. Why? I understand you want the money is good. Nice 20 million is cool. But that old saying, all money ain't good money. I just don't think this was a good look. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little auspicious. You know what I'm saying? It was. I mean, somebody said that nigga gonna be doing exhibitions until he's 70. Like, I don't know, man. My thing is, dude, if you want to fight that bad and you still got that fire, bro, just like actually fight a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, bro. You up here toying with people who are definitely out of your class, and you be out here whooping their ass. Like, nigga, I would feel a way too. You know what I'm saying? Turn a bitch into a street fight. You know what I mean? Tommy Gunn, Sylvester Stallone. That's all I thought about. This is Rocky. You know what I'm talking about? This is Rocky. Won't you go outside? No, you fight him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, don't fight him in the ring. Fight him outside. You see what I'm saying? You fight him outside. This is supposed to be an exhibition. Like, Bro, they doing too much, man. Hey man, but it was great entertainment, man. Sports was popping this week, dog. Sports been popping. This about the most exciting shit that I've seen in my life.
I didn't get to see the fight, man. I ain't see it. To be honest, I was like, you already know what's gonna happen. It's like
I ain't know it was gonna look like that, though.
I was like, do I really need to watch this shit? I know Floyd. I know what Floyd looked like, man. It is what it is. The fact that I didn't know what John Gotti the third or second looked like until after the fight, like until that clip. I didn't see no pictures with him on it showing that he was fighting Floyd Mayweather. I just knew Floyd had a fight against somebody. But I didn't even know what the dude looked like. So I wasn't into it like that.
This nigga Floyd was whooping his ass so bad. He turned to his section. He turned to the Gotti section and started chanting his name so that they could chant for him. Like, that nigga literally looked over the ring and was like, Gotti. Like, come on, man, say so. And they started to cheer a little bit, and then he came in there and, you know what I'm saying? And it was still the same dose. Still the same dose of his medicine and vitamins. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that nigga was getting one a day. All day long right there. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga had an overdose of pills. You know what I'm saying? All vitamins ain't good vitamins. Like, hey, bro, I'm sure on the label they tell you still don't take too many of these within a certain amount of time. That nigga was getting that right, that left, that body shot, that uppercut all night long. You know what I'm saying? So Floyd was in there, looked like he was just punching the bag, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Moving around and just punching the bag, doing whatever he wanted to do, and the boy couldn't stop it. And like, I was just like, nigga should have been through the towel in the exhibition. Should have stopped at round one because that boy was clearly outmatched. Clearly.
What I heard is it had a thing where Floyd Mayweather is gonna be like part owner or something like that of Zeus. So that's what some of this fight was for. It was like an equity type thing that he did. Shout out to Floyd. Floyd always make good business decisions, and if you know you're gonna whoop a nigga ass, I mean, who knows? I mean, I ain't mad at the fight. I'm mad at more of all the other stuff that happened after the fight, like all this extra stuff. Like, come on, Jocelyn Hernandez got like 4 or 5 counts of felony mischief and bodily harm, hitting people, and disorderly conduct, all kind of shit. She got all kind of charges. I heard she was beating up everybody. I saw a video where she was slapping the security guard in the face. I was like, you wow.
She think this love and hip hop.
Yes, she thinks so. She beat up some girl. I saw her husband went to go kick the girl or something like that. I'm like, come on, bro. You ain't gonna kick no girl while she down. Even though that's your wife handling it. Hey, you don't need to be in that. I thought that was a little bogus, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, what you can say, man. You can't control your wife. I guess he can't control himself either. So I don't know. That shit seems stupid to me. Anyway, shout out to them. Hey, whole night packed full of fights. I guess that's what anybody want that logged on. You saw the musical performances and everything. I know you had to see.
No, I watched that.
It didn't look that great. You know what I'm saying? They had Blueface out there.
I don't watch nothing with that
anyway. Well, let's see. I ain't got nothing else until we can start this.
Go ahead.
This review of the Transformers. We'll give a quick second to tell how we feel about the movie. I know the movie just came out. After that, we'll do the spoiler part where, you guys get up off of here if you ain't seen it before. But I'll let y'all know when that time comes. Book, right off the bat, without spoiling the movie for nobody, man, give me how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Like that. No, I didn't pause.
Okay.
That's literally my review. That's what I had right there.
You don't want to spoil it.
I'm playing with my new light. Like, I'm having more fun messing with this new light stand that I got. Y'all just didn't even realize it yet. Because if you see, it's looking like a fruit roll up in the background. You know what I'm saying? The turquoise joint. Yeah. So I got my old light posted. How you think this one is standing still? You heard? I wish I knew this before the 8 hours took effect. I wouldn't have bought this bitch. But I gotta stand, y'all. I gotta stand, and it's great right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared to keep touching the light setting because it might start that epileptic light flash. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna leave it here because I don't know what's next. I haven't gone through all the settings yet. Like, this is actually my first time plugging it in. But hey, man, I knew it worked because they had it turned on when I bought it. So, yeah. So, yeah. I want to say, man, I was more hyped about the opening music going into 1994 than anything else. Like,
Wu-Tang.
Boy, listen to Cash Rules. Everything around me. Crank, get the money. Dollar. I was in there rapping the shit. You know what I'm saying? I know the Kuwaitis don't. What the fuck's wrong with this black guy? Bitch, I know the song. That's what's wrong with me. And it do something to me. You know what I'm talking about? So that's a hip hop classic by a legendary group. I was having a great time. You know what I'm saying? When Hypnotized nigga, I was having a great time. You know what I'm talking about? When she was singing Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls and doing the little, I was doing it with her. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it with her. So, hey, man, I was loving the music, man, loving the posters, loving the homage, you know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga fixed the VCRs, Juice came on, like, nigga, 94. I'm gonna have to go back and make sure 94 was rocking like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, I'm cool with the movie. I'm cool with the movie.
I'm cool with it too. That's all I want to say right now as far as how I felt about it. It was a cool little movie to watch, man.
I appreciate you giving the lead spots to somebody different. You see what I'm saying? It's not your typical, white lead cast. I appreciate that. That's what I will say. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate you bringing them out. Was that Toby? Toby like Toby.
No Toby.
Okay. I thought so. I thought, nigga, I love Twizzlers too, dog. I didn't know. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You might want to work on your breathing.
That's the only reason I went to go watch the movie, to be real with you.
Okay.
I haven't been hyped about the Transformers since Shia LaBeouf was on it. I think those are the best ones to me. After that, everybody's, we grew up during the age of Transformers. I wasn't a big Transformers fan, to be totally honest. Transformers, G.I. Joe, all that shit, I wasn't a big fan of. I'm Ninja Turtles. That's what I was on.
Shout out to your boy.
So it wasn't like a big thing for me when Transformers came out or whatever. So it ain't do it for me like that. But I like the Shia LaBeouf. I liked him as a person, and I like how he acted on it. I thought he brought something to the role. Ever since they took it away from him, the movie's been mad mid. This movie, a little bit better. I know it was a black director, I think, that directed this movie, and you can see it. You can see the cultural influence throughout the whole movie. Yeah, and I think it was good, especially on certain points that we're going to talk about here in a second. That was real dope, and it added to the action. Some points in the movie I was a little let down by. I'm not going to lie to you. In particular, I'm not doing the movie. I'm not doing anything. I'm not spoiling it. There's going to be a point in the movie where the Transformers do some shit that ain't never been done before. And it kind of leaves you like, these motherfuckers could have been doing this shit. Like, it didn't make no sense.
Is this what I'm thinking?
Yeah, it is. It's that.
It got to be what I'm thinking. Towards the end, huh?
Yeah, definitely towards the end.
Okay, nigga, we there. Yeah, go ahead.
The movie, if you go in there to just watch a movie and just to have a good time, hear some music and all that, you leave out enjoy. I mean, it's an enjoyable movie for the most part. Is it a good movie? I don't think it's a good movie. I think it's an enjoyable movie. It has its points. It has its times that it goes good. Some of the plot points is a little off. Some of the story is a little off. But hey, it is what it is.
Operate without expectations, people.
Yes. Out of 5, but let's do 10. Out of 10, I give it a 6. I give it a 6. I was gonna go 5.5, but I give it a 6 for some of the music choices. What you give it, book, out of 10?
That's about fair.
Okay, so we about right there with it. I heard some other people. They got a couple of our homeboys that didn't watch the movie and they enjoyed it a lot. So it's just your preference. I got one homeboy in particular. The way he talked about it, he would be at least at an 8. But he enjoyed Transformers growing up. That wasn't my thing. So I didn't feel that same way, that same excitement about Transformers. I was only going to do it to support Toby from Texas. You know what I'm talking about? I was going to see how he was doing. And they gave him a little decent role, so I wasn't mad at it. And then I liked the old girl from Swarm. She was in there. She always do a good job. She been doing a good job ever since she was on that movie with Jamie Foxx, Project Power, back in the day.
That is her.
That was on Netflix. She been on everything ever since she did that movie, and I like. So I like that movie. And then old dude from I didn't watch the movie, but the movie where what was it called? Was it The Heights or something like that? What was the movie where they did in Brooklyn or whatever? And there's like basically the whole Hispanic cast, and they did a movie out there in New York or whatever. I figured you would know. I don't know it, but it's the same nigga that was the lead actor in there. So yeah. So shout out to them. I think they did as good as they could do with the story they was presenting. So now it's time to get into some spoilers. It's time for us to talk about some things. So if you haven't watched this movie, if you care about the movie not being spoiled, I need you to log off. If not, you can just sit here and kick it with us. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna be talking about some stuff, but we didn't want to ruin the movie for you. But some highlights, man. Give me some highlights, man. What's some highlights of that movie? You said the music. You gotta get one.
Yeah, that was free game. They don't want him to say it again. Yeah, man. I ain't got none.
I got one. It falls on the same lines as the music, but in particular, a certain scene when Bumblebee comes back in.
There you go, my bad.
Yeah, when Bumblebee comes back in from
that was
being resurrected. I think that might have been the best part of that whole movie right there.
Yeah, thank you for that. Like, I was so lost in all the bad shit trying to remember the good. Like, I just couldn't. Like, I remember when the bay opened though, when that cargo bay opened, and that nigga shielded up his face and then jumped out the plane. It was everything it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga came out with the like, nigga, Bumblebee is my favorite.
Playing the LL Cool J.
Bro, I thought it was Bumblebee is my favorite Transformer, nigga. Fuck everybody else, nigga. Bumblebee should be the leader.
Well, what I'm gonna say is, who surprised me on this movie more than anything was Pete Davidson. And Pete Davidson was Mirage. He was the Transformers Mirage.
That's why that nigga was getting on my fucking nerves.
I liked him. I enjoyed him. I actually thought he was okay. He was light. He made the comedy relief on there. He was kind of cool. I thought I liked him. I thought he was all right on that movie. You ain't care for him?
I don't like that nigga in real life, man. I can't get that nigga no credit.
I don't give a damn. He cool with me.
I can't get that nigga no credit, man. Like, as soon as you said it was him, I instantly said I don't like the nigga, man. That's why I didn't like him. I don't know. Now, I really can't remember if I really did or didn't like Mirage. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't told me who he was being portrayed as in the voiceover. Like, yeah, nigga, I didn't like him. I didn't like him. What's the problem
with Pete Davidson, man?
I just don't like Pete Davidson, man. I watched this show called The Rookie. The nigga is extra as fuck in the damn show. And he gets on my nerves, man. He's John Nolan, the lead actor. That's the character. It's John Nolan. But The Rookie is where, there's a cop who joins the academy after he turns 40. So everybody thinks it's a midlife crisis. You know what I'm saying? But his brother later on, as the show develops, is Pete Davidson. And the way Pete acts on there is just like, dude, it's too fucking much. And he's too fucking much. You didn't watch Fast X. He's in that shit too. He's too fucking much.
I'm not watching.
You know what I'm saying? He just irritates me, man. I don't think the nigga funny. I don't think he's funny.
I think for what he does, he did a good job.
What does he do?
No, his style of comedy and the way he does it, I thought it blended.
Bro. I've never laughed at that nigga.
I thought it blended well in Mirage, man. I thought he did a good job,
bro. They think just because you on SNL, nigga, y'all niggas is lit. Nah, bro, you's not better than bro. You not better than a nigga that. No, that is Stewie. You not better than him. That's my dog right there. Man, look here, bro. And I don't not like Pete because of the Kanye Pete thing. Like, that ain't got shit to do with me. I don't give a fuck about you personally. I just don't think the nigga funny. I don't think he as good as he is. I think he capitalized on the opportunity and was able to, become whatever it is that he is. But I'm not a supporter of his endeavors. I just don't.
It ain't nothing really I like that he did. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The car was cool. That's it. The car was cool.
I thought he was all right. I thought he was okay.
What's that? The shit that the car did was cool. Nothing that he did was cool, but what the car did was cool.
Nah, that's what I got the biggest problem with the car did. The car turned this Mexican nigga into Iron Man, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
when you going there already? All right.
That was the shit I was talking about that I had the issue with. Like, nigga. So you telling me once they down and out and they can't move no more, they can put a suit on motherfucker and make them be Iron Man?
Maybe only Mirage can.
Man, that shit was weak, man. I didn't.
Maybe that's his powers.
I didn't like that. I ain't like that at all. And I'm like, the story that they told is like, it's before what we've seen with Shia LaBeouf and all them. So I'm like, where the fuck was that monkey nigga when all this shit was going on with Shia LaBeouf? Like, y'all just gonna chill out there? Like, I didn't think
it's gonna hang out in Peru. This ain't our fight.
That didn't make no sense, man. The shit that nigga put on his face. Like, I didn't understand that, man. It's like, okay, even if you did it afterwards, they was there so long on Earth. It's like, how you just introduce some new niggas? You should have made them come down and splash in there, and didn't. Now these jungle niggas is here. I didn't understand the jungle niggas being there the whole time. We never seen these niggas, and they just chilling. I didn't understand that whole shit.
I mean, their sole mission was to protect that one, not the Allspark, none of those other devices. It was to protect the Fort key, whatever they call that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, nigga, this ain't our fight. You know what I'm saying? As long as Cybertron don't get this bitch, it's whatever. As long as Cybertron don't get it, we cool. Y'all handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're really not a threat like that. You know what I'm saying? Really not a threat. But that big nigga, oh yeah, that's different. Scourge, yeah, that's different. You know what I'm talking about? These other niggas are regular niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I do like Scourge, man. That nigga, or Scourge, whatever. I like Scourge better than Scourge. But that nigga was legit. I liked his energy, bro. Like, I don't care if he was possessed by Cybertron. I don't give a fuck. That nigga there, boy, was like, yeah, how does it feel to fight a superior being? You know what I'm talking about? That nigga was just taking badges, decals off niggas and zapping them and boy, that shit was cold, nigga. Nigga had a whole sleeve of work. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was Killmonger before Killmonger.
Real talk.
You know what I'm talking about? That nigga didn't have to bump up. He patched it. He patched your insignia. Man, come on, bro. That nigga different. I like that nigga, bro. That nigga was the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my thing is, if you trying to tell me Megatron was a harder battle than like, nigga, boy, you should have been walking through Megatron, fucking Optimus. Like, ain't no way, bro. You fought this nigga, that type of nigga. And then you struggled against Megatron.
He couldn't fight Scourge 1-on-1. He needed all kind of help.
He did at the end.
Well, I mean, he was a little winded by then. You know what I'm saying? So they all piled in on him.
Bumblebee was a little low.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That nigga couldn't do that. Yeah, but definitely, he was definitely harder than Megatron. Like, definitely.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, I liked the, you know what I'm saying? I liked how Prime was like, yeah, motherfucker, I'ma see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my lick back. Believe that. And that nigga stuck with it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Even when the nigga was like, you know, Primal and him was, you know, they was working in cahoots against the other dude, you know what I'm saying? The other nigga that said, give me a real fight. And they came through and slashed off the chain arm, and, you know, that nigga grabbed the little wrecking ball. I'm like, he like, yeah, man, that was my kill. He was mine. Like, I like all that. Like the small banter shit, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't the motorcycle girl, wasn't my cup of tea. The nigga from Peru, I just said that nigga's Donatello from the new Turtles. Like, that's how that looked to me, you know, with the goggle type shit. What else was there, man? Who else was there? That's yeah. I wish they would have gave more of the primals, like gave some better scenes for them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they barely showed the little cheetah one. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then whenever he said, when Primal was like, you know, turning, and these niggas morphed into some type of auto, like, nigga, the fuck going on around here?
But they was in a little original form so long, it made it seem like they couldn't transform like the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a little weird, man. Don't get me wrong. The movie it's an enjoyable movie. It's just not a good movie though. They got too many plot points. The motherfucker turned into Iron Man. All of a sudden, this nigga,
what's that? Mega Man. That's what I thought.
He looked just like him. He did definitely look like Mega Man.
I thought Mega Man. Like, when it happened, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
And the nigga, man, I didn't understand. He all of a sudden got the strength of everybody. Mirage, he got more strength than Mirage when he got the suit on. Like, I didn't understand. He was able to hold Optimus Prime from getting sucked up into this shit. I just so much shit that didn't make no sense. But I would have rather they always like to have the humans. I think this would have been one movie where you probably should have left some of the humans out. They didn't need as much human scenes. Like the black girl, I love her on everything. Really didn't need her though. I mean,
dude, when Primal and the Hawk Eagle girl fighting, and she ran to them like, bitch, what? What? I don't know what kind of human would run towards no 50-foot giant machines fighting that spit fire. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I don't, bro. Some of the shit was just extra. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't feeling it. That's just how I be. But I'm in complete agreement with you as far as like, y'all could have cut back on some of that shit.
they had some good moments. Like I like when Toby was on there. He was like, when the police was behind him, he turned off on that nigga. He burnt off on him. He's like, shit. He got up out of there. He's like, what you talking about? But I mean, they had some moments with them. I think they gave them. This might have been one of the movies where they might have gave the humans sometimes a little bit too much time. But it's in every movie they do the same thing. They want the humans to kind of have kind of like a love interest almost type thing. I actually like the little brother more than I like some of the other people though. The little brother was alright, but I don't think it was necessary for the story. Like they didn't need the little brother in the movie at all, but he could have easily been just fighting for his mama not to die. I mean, he didn't need the little brother to have sickle cell, but okay. Yeah. I mean, shout out to them. I mean, the movie was, like I said, enjoyable. Not the greatest movie of all time. If you just want to go and have a good time and watch a movie, I think you can go see that and accomplish that. If you're going to look for like a movie that you're not going to question some shit, this ain't the movie.
I think they're going to have, I don't know why, it's like they paid homage to Mark Wahlberg and not Shia LaBeouf in the movie though. That I didn't like when they was riding in the car and he was like, man, I heard Marky Mark is leaving the Funky Bunch. He's going to be an actor. And then obviously, he's obviously in the previous movies. Like, is that y'all paying homage to him? Like, what about my boy Shy? You know what I'm talking about? That's where I learned POTUS from. Like, I never heard POTUS before until I heard it from him. You know what I'm saying? Who, me and POTUS? Yeah. Like best friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Shia LaBeouf, man. Like, that nigga brought character to these movies, man, from the first to the second to the third. Hell, his mother was incredible. I like the parents were funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? I love, like, man, look, bro. Hey. Oh, yeah, this is my car. Yeah, my car. Yeah, like, I love all that shit. When he got tongued down by the alien in the second one, and he realized he was an alien, and he screamed that high shriek, like, no, I love all those things, man. Like, it's association for me. You know what I mean? And yeah.
They messed up when they took him out.
They did. I don't know what the issue was, but or maybe he just wanted to move on. I don't know, man.
I think he got in some kind of trouble, or whatever. And that was the time where he was running around here. He was looking all sweaty and like he was on drugs a little bit. I think that kind of got him.
Man, bring that nigga back, bro. Bring that nigga back.
I would love to see another one with him in it. Facts. I would love for them to do an after one, and I don't care. I don't care if y'all say the nigga was in hiding. I don't give a fuck. Just bring the nigga back. Like Sam with Wiki. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga need to come back. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Wiki. Shout out to y'all, man. I mean, the movie is what it was.
Yeah, man. Like, I remember all them shits, man. Like, come on, man. That shit, boy. Come on, man. Bring my boy back. Bring my boy back.
Well, shout out to the people, the team that did the movie, man. Still, y'all did a great job for what y'all had. This y'all first one. Everybody do one and then figure out what you messed up on or what you can get better and do another one. Fuck it. Boy, man. Whoever was y'all person who figured out y'all audio and y'all sounds, give that nigga a raise because he had some good songs in there. Yeah, like I said, you was talking about
90s is undefeated, bro. 90s is great.
Yeah. He threw in that LL Cool J once, that bump beat. That was the hardest scene on the movie. That was great. I could just watch that scene again because that was so great. Other than that, I mean, they could have when the nigga turned into the Iron Man. I didn't like it at all. Taking shit up. Okay. That's all I got, Chief. I ain't got nothing else.
I fucks with it. Hey man, y'all just let me know when you watch The Flash. You save your thoughts and reviews because I'm gonna go see it again today. I got nothing.
Yeah, let me know about the Spider-Man. You know what I'm talking
about? Hey man, you told me what it is. I'm about to watch that later on. I got time. Steve, got time. You know what I'm saying? But until then, people, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. Okay, we thank you for taking this ride with us. We ain't got no damn bodysuit that you can put on that we used to wear that'll give you special powers. But you follow us on Instagram at the MVP_podcast. I'm sure I can find some type of a clip that can make it look like we shit like that. Email us at managementpodcast@yahoo.com. Business ventures, inquiries, opportunities, comments, you know, things that you want us to present on this platform that you yourself are too afraid to have discussions and conversations with your loved one about, or whatever. We got you covered, because you know me, no filter. Follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at NV Podcast Gaming. All right, so there it is. There you have it, and there you go. What I will say is, man, for when we do this next type of show, I got some stuff in store for everybody. You know what I'm talking about?
I think it's about to say it, but we'll save it for next time. Then we'll save it for next time.
I got something. Whenever, I don't know if it's gonna be on the next episode, but whenever I present this topic, hopefully some other niggas be on here. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm not gonna hold my breath. So whatever we do, I'm gonna send you my clips. You ain't gotta watch them. I'm gonna just number them, and you play them in that order. You know what I'm talking about? And you play them in that order. So right. We're gonna see. I've already started making the clips. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just trying to figure out my placement of where what follows. Where what falls. You know what I'm saying? I know what 1 is, and I know what 2 is. It's the everything else after that. I don't know. I'm kind of and then there's some other new shit. So yeah, we good.
Well,
working, people, we working.
Yo, there is one clip that I think they need to hear. A couple weeks ago, we were talking about Dwayne on the video game. We'll elaborate it on next week. But can they just hear that clip real quick? Can they just hear the clip?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go.
I don't have it. You got it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was gonna do one of them things where, you know, I'm talking about where you play it right now.
Why didn't you?
So you threw all my transitions. Hey, people, see, this is how you know the shit live, and we don't be playing it shit like that. So we're gonna leave that all in there. I thought it was a segue for him to insert the clip that I didn't give him, you know. But it's cool though. It's cool. See, this is the beauty of when we edit shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna edit this. You know what I'm saying? We good though. But it's gonna play like right about now or somewhere. I don't know. Maybe at the end. I don't know. But anyway. When it plays, and that's how your boy Book. I'm not like this no more, or I'm not like that no more. So I don't know if he played it already, or he's gonna play it after. That's why I said like this and like that. I don't know. I'm not like this no more. I'm not like that no more, or like that, and I'm not like this. I don't know, whatever. But when you hear it, just know I did that like 5 years ago. I made that clip like 5 years ago. That clip old. That shit like 5 days ago.
That was my last week.
It's that. By the time y'all hear it, though, by the time y'all get wind of it, yeah. So, if I've offended anybody in advance, I apologize. Don't take it that way. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it came over me, and I had actually already started to make that song like 30 minutes. I'm sorry, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds before I actually hit record. And I was like, oh shit, this is good. I'm in my bag. I just had to grab my phone real quick and then do what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So the first 30 seconds that you didn't get, that was a little bit, if you think this was bad, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
For context, the boy Book said he don't be like this on the game.
I don't talk to my niggas like this. I talk to the motherfuck niggas like that. You heard? For sure I do. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Fuck that niggas, man.
Y'all got any problems with it, yo, put it in the comments down below. We'll talk about it next week. But anyway, until then, we're going to holler at y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been MVP. Peace out.
For sure. We appreciate you.
Pray for me. Pray for Book. Do everything I